The first time I saw it, I was really impressed, but I wasn't sure. Second time, I thought, no, this is really something. Third time, I was breathless with it. The first 20 minutes is just extraordinary because, as we heard before, there's no dialogue, but there's this noise, there's this sound. You remember in Punch Drunk Love, and it's the same in Magnolia, there's so much going on in the soundtrack that does the storytelling. The opening 20 minutes is literally Daniel Day-Lewis scrabbling around in a cave. You have this incredible sense of doom and impending catastrophe and stuff happening. And why is it the performances? No, it's coming from the score by Johnny Greenwood, who is in Radiohead,
yes,
and who, as I said, has wrongly not been nominated for an Oscar. It's complete. I mean, it's just foolhardiness. I don't understand this technicality thing, but it's an extraordinary score. The whole film is beautifully shot by Robert Elswit, who gives it this kind of end of the world look. These kind of great big expanses of open desert with these big rigs that variously, groan like monsters. I mean, you think Cloverfield is a monster movie. There Will Be Blood is a monster movie, and occasionally they burst into flames. And the story is about, fatherhood and the sins of the fathers. I think, as the title suggests, it's biblical, and a key element in it is a kind of battle of wills between Daniel Day-Lewis, who his character says, I basically hate everyone, and this other character played by Paul Dano, who is a sort of an evangelical preacher who wants the oil to fund his church. But so there's a religion and oil thing going on, and of course the first time I saw it, the politics of it didn't really strike me at all. But the second time you start thinking, hang on, there's a whole bunch of stuff here which is to do with war and to do with Iraq, but what's really clever about the film is that at no point does it flag any of that stuff up. It's there if you want to find it. If you want to see oil and politics, and the religion is clearly there. If you want to see those things in it, there they are for you. But at no point is Paul Thomas Anderson going to shovel them to you. As I said, the wonderful thing about it's like being on a ship when you've got no idea where this ship is going.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
Given that most people listening to this have absolutely no intention of seeing it more than once.
Yes.
There'll be some, but in general, people see a film once, and then they maybe see it a couple of years later.
Yes.
On a DVD.
Yeah.
Prime us, okay? What do we need to know? What do we need to read? Maybe it's worth looking up something. Maybe I don't know. What do we need? I only want to see it once.
Here's what I would say. You can prepare yourself for it by watching Punch Drunk Love, because
I don't want to.
No. Well, Punch Drunk Love is 84 minutes long.
I haven't got it.
Well, you just told me to give you a book to read. That's
okay. I just want to look something up and read it in a minute or two.
You're the Wikipedia generation. If it's not on the internet, I'm not bothered.
So watch Punch Drunk, but
no, or don't. I didn't bring this up. I didn't suggest it. What I would say is this: firstly, go in sober. Right? You need your wits about you. Go in sober. Clean your ears out. Do the thing. Make sure you sit yourself in the cinema, if this is at all possible, away from other human beings.
Oh, now
it's not a film in which you want to be annoyed by the guy behind you kicking, or somebody else, doing a deal on the telephone, or something. You want to be. Go and see it in an afternoon performance in a weekday when there's unlikely to be anybody else around, because it is an overwhelming experience, and you have to be. Have you ever seen Altered States? The Ken Russell film, yeah.
No,
okay, but about sensory deprivation. You need to be like William Hurt in the sensory deprivation tank. You're lying in fluid that is completely body temperature, and nothing is bothering you, so that the wave of experience.
Okay, so I've got another thing. So either read the book, watch Punch Drunk Love, or what you're saying is go in and buy 3 seats. If you've got a cinema with numbered seats, I want 3, and I want to sit in the middle, so that I
buy the one in front and the one behind.
All right, so I've got to buy about 4 seats. 5 seats, including the one I'm going to sit in.
Yeah.
This is making it a very expensive evening. Buy 5 seats. This is great.
And make sure you sit in the middle so you get the full doubly stereo sound.
Okay, so you've got to sit in the middle, no one in front, no one to the side, no one behind you, be sober, watch Punch. It must be 100 quid and counting now.
Yeah, it is. But believe me, you're not going to regret spending the money.
Okay, so...
that's a recommendation, isn't it?
That's absolutely. It sounds very expensive now.